What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video, and today I'm just going to be talking about the rumors and leaks for 2026 May wave. But I'm sorry, guys, I said the next video would be whatever video got the highest on the poll, but I just wanted to get this out so you guys can still go vote on the poll if you guys want. But let's go ahead and get into today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and everything, and let's get into it. So first off, here we have the Ewok Village for $180. Now, I'm most excited about this one because we haven't gotten an Ewok Village in a long time, and the last one I unfortunately did not get, and I was really excited to get it last time it was out, but I never got it. So I'm excited for this to come out. I love the Ewok Village from the movies. And so this would be a nice set to get your hands on, especially from the price. It should be bigger. Probably not going to be like the last one that we had. But yeah, that's definitely what I'm most excited for, and definitely something I'm hoping to pick up. Now, here we have Star Wars mini movie posters for $50. I don't know what that's going to be. I'm thinking maybe movie posters, of course, obviously, but like brick built, kind of, and scaled down is what I'm thinking of, but I might be wrong, but that's just what personally I'm thinking of, and really that's all for it, because we don't know anything about it yet, or the time this video is filmed. Upscaled Darth Vader minifig for $100. Now, if you guys remember the Santa Claus that came out this year, the buildable minifig Santa Claus, that's what it's going to be basically. I mean, I'm probably not going to get this, but if you want it, definitely get it. I mean, $100 doesn't seem too bad for a giant minifigure. But that's really all for that. Then we have the Buildable Yoda. Okay, this is one's a bit more interesting here. At first, I was like, oh, it's probably a brickhead, but then the price is $150. So I'm thinking we're going to get like a full brick built Yoda. I was thinking maybe like a Yoda bust at first, but no. So I think we're gonna get a fully brick built Yoda, kind of like we've been getting with Chewbacca, K2SO, C3PO, R2D2, the Droideka, kind of like that is what Buildable Yoda will be, I think. Then next on the list we have Bounty Hunter Pursuit, $60. So the Bounty Hunter Pursuit, when I first heard it, I was a bit confused what it was going to be, but then I learned that it was actually from the scene from the Attack of the Clones where they're chasing the Bounty Hunter after she tried to kill Padme. Which, this is something I will also definitely be picking up, because $60 doesn't seem too bad, especially if you have two speeders. I don't think we've ever gotten that Bounty Hunter minifig. I may be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. And then, obviously, Obi-Wan Anakin. So, probably at least 3 figures. Maybe like a civilian or something. But it does seem like a good price for it. And we've never gotten this before. So, I'm definitely excited to see it. Then we have here... sorry, guys. Then we have here Icons of Star Wars, which I'm confused. I was thinking maybe like the logo, but we already have that. And it's $80, by the way. So I really don't have any clue. Maybe it's going to be like a little build with a bunch of main characters and stuff. I don't know. But maybe we'll have George Lucas in it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you'll have like Star Wars and a build that's like everybody recognizes, and then maybe George Lucas will be a minifigure in it. New rumor, huh? But then we have some, by the way, it's $80. If I didn't say that already, I'm sorry. If I did, I'm also sorry for repeating myself. But next we have Luke's X-Wing Microfighter. Now, it's just a microfighter until you look at the price for $15, and that is absolutely stupid. I'm going to go ahead and say it. $15 for a microfighter is stupid. But I'm not going to be picking this up. I don't think it's going to be worth it, especially with that stupid smart play X-Wing coming out. Anyway, that could be a microfighter too. But yeah. Then we have here Luke versus Vader, Bespin duel. Now, this is something I'm interested in. I'm probably not going to pick it up, but I'm a fan of the prequels. But I'm still interested to see how this is going to be. It might be a diorama, probably, is what I'm going to go with. Unfortunately, we do not have a price on this yet. It's to be determined. But that's really all. Unfortunately, there is no price. But I'm excited to see what this is. Obviously, I think it's going to be a diorama. Probably. But if it's not, I don't know what they're going to do with it. If it's a playset, that'd be weird. So, yeah. And then we have Anakin's Delta 7B Starfighter for $30. Now, this is something I'm excited about, especially we have Obi-Wan Starfighter, Ahsoka Starfighter, and now we're getting Anakin's Starfighter, which Obi-Wan and Anakin's Starfighter are going to be similar. But I'm wondering if this is supposed to be like earlier in the Clone Wars Starfighter, so I'm wondering if we're going to get Anakin in his Clone Wars armor, kind of how we got Obi-Wan in his Clone Wars armor from the V19 Torrent. So for $30, that doesn't seem too bad. It's about the same price as the Ahsoka. Pretty sure the Ahsoka Starfighter was like $35, but it's about the same price. Next, we have the Sandcrawler. Now, / Mudhorn. Sorry. Now, this is going to be $200, actually, but it's going to be Mandalorian-based, as the new Mandalorian and Grogu movie is coming out. Which, I'm excited for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. There's supposed to be a lot of different characters in there. But it's going to be Mando-based, and the Mudhorn is a creature, and it's going to be brick-built. Unfortunately, LEGO does not have, like, just pieces, minifigures, basically, for them anymore. I actually do have one of the best things that they've ever had for, animals and stuff with me right now, so let me grab it for you guys. A lot of people say this is, like, really great, and I wish they did make the creatures like this, but unfortunately, I think they're not going to do that anymore. So let me go ahead. Actually, you know what? We're going to keep you in the background for the rest of the time. But, yes. And $200, I hope it's going to be big. I really hope it's going to be big. But, if it's not, like, really big, I don't know why it's $200, though. But hopefully it's good. I've always wanted a Sandcrawler. I'm still not going to pick this one up, probably. But, it would be cool for other people to get, especially if you're into Jawas. I like Jawas a lot, but, it's just going to be nice to have another Sandcrawler on shelves. And now the next one, I will get the AT-AT for $180. This is also going to be Mandalorian themed, because in the trailer we do see him blow up an AT-AT. So, it's going to be Mando themed, which I'm excited to get. I've never had an AT-AT before, so I'm definitely going to try to pick this up. But for $180, it's probably going to be decently sized. And of course, this is going to probably have the Mandalorian in it, and snowtroopers, and maybe a AT-AT driver, hopefully. I do have one, actually, but yeah. And then, last but not least, the most confusing of this, actually, the Imperial Shuttle for $140, but it's going to be Mandalorian themed, or people think it's going to be Mandalorian themed, and that's confusing because, well, I guess it could be Mandalorian themed, but there's still a chance that it might be Indoor themed, like we might get some Indoor Rebel troopers with it, or something like that if it is Indoor themed, hopefully. A lot of people are hoping it's going to be Indoor themed, including myself. But that's the last thing on this list. Everything here is going to be fairly expensive. Most of it is $100 or higher. lowest price thing on this list is the microfighter for $15, which is insane. But yeah, then I'm gonna talk about the things that I'm gonna pick up and the thing that I'm most excited for. But the things I'm gonna pick up are the Ewok Village for $180, Bounty Hunter Pursuit for $60, Anakin's Delta 7B Starfighter for $30, and then I'm gonna get the AT-AT for $180 because those all just seem like great sets. I might change my mind after seeing the sets more as we get more leaks and rumors and stuff about them. But yeah, tell me in the comments what you guys are gonna pick up or thinking to pick up. And of course, the thing I'm most excited for, Ewok Village, obviously. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to me today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and everything, and may the bricks be with you. Goodbye.